Nick, have you heard?
Heard what?
The Bishop and the Gator are in stores.
Oh, I did hear that.
Brick and mortars, baby.
Yeah, they're available right now at Riverman Cigar Company and Lit Cigars, The Smoke Pit, Man Cave Cigars, Smoker's Alibi, and our friends over at Max Smoke Shop.
Way cool. You need to go to those stores and you need to get yourself a Bishop or a Gator.
They're fantastic cigars.
Why not both?
Should be both.
I'm saying. You can also get them at martinezcigars.com.
Check them out today.
Coming to you live from the JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios, it's the Cigar Pulpit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit. I'm the Bishop of the Burn, Nick, and with me, as always,
Gator.
And we are coming to you from the JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios at my place.
Yeah, just chilling.
Just chilling. It's nice.
Out at Lake Miller.
Lake Miller.
There
you go. So today we're going to be smoking another selection from
he always bitches and moans that I never come to see him, but yet here I am.
It's true. You did come over here to record. That's good.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be smoking another selection from the April My Monthly Cigars box. Today we have the AFR-75 San Andreas Claro. It is a sublime size, which is also known as a Robusto.
I was going to say, it looks like a Robusto to me.
5x56 with a San Andreas wrapper, a Criollo 98 binder, and filler made up of tobacco from the Dominican, Nicaragua, and the United States.
I'm led to believe the filler has some Connecticut broadleaf in it.
It is made by PDR.
There you go.
Yes.
The AFR-75.
Where did you see that?
On the wrapper.
Oh, okay.
It's right there listed.
Your show prep is reading the band.
It is.
Okay.
Habano from the Dominican Republic, Connecticut broadleaf, and Corojo 98 from Nicaragua.
I will say the band is fanciful.
It is.
Not implying that anybody is ripping anybody off, but the checker pattern, very reminiscent of Cohiba.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't even noticed
with
that.
The gold and the black and white checker.
Let me get mine out of the cellophane so I can really examine it.
Oh, God. It's also got a very nice, kind of tissue paper, larger foot band with the PDR Cigars logo on it. Really, Jeff?
I think it's vacuumed in there. It's sealed.
No, it's really not. It's a little unseasonably chilly out here.
The one on Friday's show came out so much easier.
Come on.
No, Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, my gosh. Really? All right. So, it's got a little bit
go ahead and talk. I'm still working on this.
A little bit of a pigtail on the cap there.
I wouldn't know. I haven't got mine out yet.
A little bit of a pigtail. Jeffrey, I'm going to light you on fire.
Got it.
God.
Sucker was in there.
It really wasn't. So as I was saying, it's a little unseasonably chilly.
It is
in
a bit
the
nipply out.
JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios.
Oh, look at that little tissue.
I know, right?
That's nice.
It's fanciful.
It's got the PDR Cigars logo on it. Very nice.
It's funny. I think I just said that just a little bit ago.
I was working on the cellophane.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway.
You're easily triggered today.
Not really.
Yeah, give it time.
Doing pretty good.
Give it time. Let me work on that.
That's true. I was going to say, it's early. So why don't we go ahead and give these guys a cut? And the official cutting is brought to you by Dan the Man Ponder over at Riverman Cigar Company.
I really like the nipple on this thing.
Our man,
or as you call it, a pigtail.
It's a pigtail.
Mine looks like a nipple.
I went and hung out over at our man Dan's place the other day while putting my newspaper together. I sat and hung with some of the guys in the lounge and Miss Cindy, and we had a good time.
She was cracking the whip on you.
She was cracking the whip on me. Every time I would start to participate in any kind of conversation with anybody or check my phone, she'd be like, "You got your work done?" and yell at me, and so I'd have to get back to work. But it was good. You
got done considerably earlier than normal.
I did. I got done at a decent time. Yes, exactly. And it's because of Cindy.
I finished my last page up last night about 11:30.
She cracked the whip. It was good.
Yeah, I could have used that.
Yeah, well, You could have come over to Riverman with me. They had plenty of room in the lounge.
My problem
and then there's
is
also the
I don't
1,500 square foot covered patio out front.
have a laptop that I do layout.
See, I don't
on.
really care. I
would have had to carry my iMac
moving
in
into the commercial, but hey, whatever.
Okay.
So anyway, and then
We're still doing that.
he's got some good stuff in the humidor there. I picked up a 601 Habano from Espinosa while I was over there. The Perdomo rep had just swung in earlier that day, and there's talk of some of the new products coming from them.
Ooh, nice.
Perdomo.
He's got a nice arrangement of Perdomo there.
Hey. Little piece of inside information there.
What?
Perdomo rep was telling them that they've got a 7x70 cigar that they're bringing out.
Really?
Yeah. They they do.
Seems a tad large.
Well, I agree. It's not my personal, ring gauge preference, but there are plenty of guys that do like the larger ring gauges.
One of my editors,
Dan's got a couple customers that like to come in and purchase those.
Bought me one of those one time, and it took me like 4 hours to smoke the thing.
Well, that, in all fairness, was one of those JFR. That was that 8x80.
It was a big giant cigar.
Yeah. But no, so he's got some new stuff coming from Perdomo here soon. And then, of course, he's got the full line of Martinez cigars, and including the Bishop and the Gator. So, so you got to swing by Riverman Cigar Company if you're in the St. Louis area. And if you're not in the St. Louis area, give Dan a call because he does mail order and he can ship you a box of cigars right away.
If you don't have your own brick and mortar, let Dan be yours.
Riverman Cigar Company, Crestwood, Missouri. And with that, it's time that we go ahead and cut the cigar.
Trey Mack on the last show thought all of these things that we do are pre-recorded.
I know, right?
But they're not.
He was surprised to find out that they were not.
It's more homey this way.
I mean, I could hit buttons, but that just seems lazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to completely phone it in.
Well, no.
I mean, let's be real. We phone in enough of this show.
Yes.
I don't think we need to phone in everything.
Not completely.
Not
no.
completely.
No.
So, I'm going to go ahead and give mine a cut.
Going V?
Boy,
You're going straight cut on this, aren't you?
Oh.
You're going to. I know it.
I am going to do it. I'm going to go straight cut on this. I'm going to do it. Ooh.
Need to borrow that cutter, if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'm just going to bite the nipple off of mine.
Didn't quite get it straight.
So it's more of a slant.
It's kind of a slant. I'm pretty sure. What did you do? You did a V.
I did a V.
You sack.
And jacked my wrapper with the V cut.
Did you really?
Yeah, a little bit. That's okay.
Well,
by God, I'll power through.
Just lick it.
Lick it before you stick it.
Ew.
Hey, when you're on comms in the military,
okay,
that's one of the tricks.
Okay, well,
because that shit never works.
That's what she said.
There you go. So.
Thank you, Michael Scott.
And he was talking about that shit never works.
Yes.
Implying that you
nice,
know.
Yeah.
Little blue pill there, buddy.
You gotta lick it before you stick it.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said.
There you go.
I can feel it down in my plums.
Shout out to our buddy Dave Rivera. Over at Martinez Cigars, just gnawing away on his plums.
I'm just playing with the soundboard at this point. I mean,
it's a beautiful day.
It is.
And it was just spitting rain on us like a half hour ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Not me.
I got rained on the way here.
I did not. It's been dry and blue skies all day for me.
Blue skies.
It's just been chilly. Today it got to about 40. We had unseasonably cold weather this week. Let me back up. Monday was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Monday was 70 plus, like 75 degrees, blue skies, and gorgeous. Then came April Snowmageddon.
Yeah.
Which didn't amount to really much of anything. It was just...
Oh, it looked pretty, though.
It was. It was big fat flakes that kind of stuck on a few things, but then quickly disappeared.
Addie, my 11-year-old, was convinced she was going to get a snow day. I'm like, Addie, you're not getting a snow day.
You're not getting a snow day.
I said it was 75 degrees yesterday. There's nothing's going to stick to the roads.
By 8 o'clock that night, everything was gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There were some shaded spots in the front yard this morning that still had a little smattering of snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any snow today.
By and large, it was gone.
It was gone. So, all right. So cold draw time.
Cold draw.
We got the cold draw on the AFR-75.
What are you picking up there, Chief?
It's like a tart fruit.
Yep. I got that too.
I don't know which one.
Yeah. Like a dried.
Ish. It's kind of a tart fruit.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you... I don't know. You're the one with the fruit palette here. Was there a specific fruit that's coming to mind?
Leaning towards dried apricots.
God damn it. I don't know apricots, though.
Well, have an apricot.
I mean, I could.
I need to bring you some cinnamon. That's from a previous show.
It is. So, all right. I'm going to light up.
Okay. Not doing the cold retro?
I mean, if I admit that I did it while I was doing the cold draw,
That's enough. I'll take it.
then I have to acknowledge that I did it. And I don't really want to do that.
But you do it, don't you? Come on. Fess up. That was disturbing to listen to you like that.
Maybe.
Here, I need that. Oh, God. Oh, that was a sit-up for both of us.
Well, you had to sit like way the hell over there for some reason.
Social distancing.
You couldn't Seriously? Seriously? You couldn't possibly have like set your chair like, I don't know, close to the table. No, you had to sit yourself way over there.
Let's put it this way. I got sat down, then you set up, and I wasn't moving.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Yes.
You're
the one that set up too far
You
away.
set the table here. You set my chair here.
A little distance doesn't hurt us.
Well, especially given the smell that I smelled when I left, got out of my house and onto the deck here. It's like, yeah, it was, woof. Woof.
You walked into the brown mist.
I did. It's like that song, Blue Mist, it's like, it's blue mist in the air. It's like, no, it's a brown mist. It's a straight up brown cloud of death. Oh, my.
And you even knew I did it and still walked into it. That's what I don't understand.
I thought I gave it enough time to dissipate.
No.
I was wrong.
There is not enough wind.
I was wrong. It
You
rocked
were
me.
way off.
So, all right.
I've been working today, and I know you have as well.
Yes.
Do you have any cigars prior?
I had a My Father Connecticut while driving
good
around
choice.
today. Yep.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I had the, what did I have? I told you. It's the J.C. Newman.
Perla Del Mar.
Perla Del Mar.
You've been smoking those like a chimney.
Yes, I have taken to that cigar.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a box press, but it's a nice Connecticut.
Yeah, I've got one of those actually in my travel box right now.
I've been enjoying that cigar.
I've got the Corojo Perla Del Mar in my travel box right now.
Ooh. Yeah, you'll have to.
We got those when we were on the tour.
That's right. I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've smoked the Corojo. I may have one in my humidor.
You were given one, I know.
I
but
think it's
don't
in
know-
my humidor still.
I don't know if you smoked it or not.
But yeah, that Connecticut is hard to beat. It's a good cigar. Good cigar.
Well, so far, the AFR-75 is doing really well. I have not, gotten too far into it, obviously.
It's got a good burn line. I got a little piece here I'm touching up. 'cause
my
I
burn
missed it.
line is really good.
Yeah, this was my fault.
And this ash, it's short.
But yeah, it is. It's got a really nice burn line going on it. Beautiful white ash.
The draw on this is really, really good, too. I'm actually really impressed with that.
Yeah, with the V-cut as well.
Well, any thoughts on flavor notes early on?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go for a little bit, I think.
Hey.
There was the retro hail.
What is that? That's some pepper, but it's not, I don't know if it's quite black pepper.
No,
It was a little spicier than black pepper.
yeah, I'm thinking more of a turmeric.
Something.
Yeah.
It's got a little something to
Yeah,
it.
it does.
But it's interesting.
More like a ginger turmeric root kind of little finish there on the retro hail.
Yeah.
So anyway,
fun.
No, it's been an interesting day. Like I said, drove around, had a little bit of rain, but it is just gorgeous blue skies right now
It is. So
here in beautiful Southern Illinois.
I got my mail the other day,
okay,
and I had some fucking good mail.
fucking good mail.
Fucking good mail.
Fucking.
I received a couple of bags of the fucking good coffee.
Oh, from our buddy over at My Monthly
at
Cigars.
My Monthly, exactly.
Go, Nick.
He sent a bag of I think the Honduran coffee.
Why are we drinking that right now?
Because I don't have a coffee maker.
Oh God,
I mean,
I don't even know what to say to that.
I don't drink coffee, Jeff. So, why would I have a coffee maker? So, I'm sorry.
I know people who don't trust someone that doesn't drink beer.
I'm sorry.
I've had people say that too. I won't trust them if they don't drink beer because I don't really drink beer. But I don't trust people that don't drink coffee.
I'm willing to try this.
Step up.
I'm willing to try this. I just don't have the means to do so right
I've
now.
got my, I've got not only the coffee pot, but I've also got a little espresso maker.
Well, then we'll have to do this at your place.
Okay.
Then. We'll bring the coffee down.
Well, we might as well. It's just going to sit here and be a doorstop
well,
for you.
Obviously, exactly. You know.
But you'll drink some.
I'll drink some.
Okay.
I'll try it. I'll try
frou-frou it up for you if you want me to.
Well, no, I'll try it. But see, here's the thing. You have to drink it proper. You drink it ice freaking cold.
I drink hot coffee. I drink cold coffee. I drink any coffee.
I've never seen you drink hot coffee.
I do.
You always drink it cold.
I do. I like to cool it down so I can get the caffeine quicker. I want to mainline that shit.
Just tap it into my veins.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty close.
Okay. But anyway, so speaking of fucking good coffee, though.
Yes.
We have a little bit of news as it relates to that.
Okay.
So I've spoken with Nick, and we are going to be doing a new thing. It's going to be a monthly thing.
Okay.
But it's going to be the best fucking call of the month.
Oh, my God.
And so basically, guys, you need to call the Ask the Boys hotline at area code 863-874-0000. Get your questions in. Not only does it qualify you for Listener Interaction Tuesday to come onto a show.
Which is next week.
It is next week. And, you guys will have to tune in to find out who's going to be on with us. But not only does it get you in the hopper to get invited to come onto the show with us for the last Tuesday of the month, but also now you are going to be qualified to win a prize if you have the best fucking call of the month. And if you do win that, the prize for that, we are talking about a bag of coffee.
Okay.
And a fucking coffee mug.
Okay, then.
Yeah. So you'll get everything
Both good
you need.
prizes.
I would say you get a nice prize. So, guys, make sure you get those questions in. 863-874-0000.
Yet another way to win here on the pulpit.
We're all about, sharing. And
sharing is caring.
Exactly. Sharing is caring. We want to make sure that the people have good stuff.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to jump into some cigar news. Okay. And this is a continuation from last week when I was reading a few things from Tobacco Business.
Hey, you didn't
magazine.
do this on Tuesday.
I didn't, but we had a guest.
True.
So I'm going to jump ahead here.
He might have had thoughts on some of this.
Oh, I bet he did. So Hawaii has House Bill 826, which bans the sale of flavored tobacco products except menthol.
Whoa.
Yep.
Why menthol?
They're leaving menthol alone. They're banning all other flavors.
That's some crap, because if you're going to ban flavors, you ought to ban menthol, because what is menthol specifically used in? Cigarettes.
Cigarettes, yeah.
So
they're gonna leave that alone.
Why are you going to leave? I mean...
I know. So I'm assuming...
Jeff didn't turn off his ringer.
Here, we'll start that over. I'm assuming...
It's fine. I'm not editing.
I'll go ahead and take the call.
I'm not editing shit.
I'll go ahead and take the call. No. So I'm assuming
Is it
that...
Dave? Is it Dave?
No, it was Brooke.
Oh, never mind.
One of my former employees.
Oh, okay.
So, which to her, in full disclosure, I'd actually reached out to her maybe 45 minutes ago and she was calling me back. So,
now I know what it's like when I call you and it just rings and doesn't
goes
go
away. Yes.
Yep.
So the bill also is going to create a new tax on e-liquids at the same rate as OTP, which is 70% of the wholesale price. And that has passed the Senate.
OTP. Is that like ODB?
Maybe other tobacco products, OTP? I don't know.
Okay, probably.
I'm down with OTP.
I was thinking ODB.
Actually, I'm not down with OTP because I don't really care for the vape stuff.
No.
It's going to kill us all. But that being said, because, anyway, it passed the Senate Ways and Means Committee and the Judiciary with an amendment. It is not yet available as of April 7th.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Next up, we have Minnesota.
This is riveting.
I'm trying to bring something to the table here.
Okay.
So Minnesota has passed House Tax Bill HF991. It deletes everything amended and no longer includes cigarette or tobacco product tax increases. So they are going to go ahead and increase by a 95% tax on electronic nicotine devices.
Oh, wait.
They're going after
So they're going after the vape, but they're leaving the tobacco alone.
They're leaving cigarettes and cigars.
You know what? There you go. Because all these politicians, they're all saying that vape is the problem and we have to go after vape. But when they write these bills, they do these uniform sweeping bills that impact everything. And it's like, well, maybe if all you're worried about is the vape, maybe just go after the vape.
Concentrate on the vape. Exactly. So Missouri House Bill 517.
Uh-oh.
It raises the age for tobacco products from 18 to 21.
Which was federally, so everybody's just kind of got to get their codes in order.
And includes a presumption, though, exempting localities from regulating the sale of tobacco products, alternative nicotine products, and vape products.
Ooh.
Which was scheduled for a public hearing in committee on downsizing state government on April 7th.
Which already happened.
Yeah, but there's no information.
Okay, but still, that's a good thing because we don't want municipalities to have the ability to regulate this stuff differently than at the county or the state level and all that. You know, we want to keep it uniform just for the sake of confusion.
Yes.
Or avoiding confusion, I should say.
Yes. So, Senate Bill 398 in Montana also prohibits local governments from adopting or enforcing any local ordinance or resolution that prohibits the sale of alternate tobacco products or vape products.
Does Arby's still have the Big Montana sandwich?
You know, I don't know.
I liked the Big Montana.
Oh, my God.
You know, I hear that they have the meats.
They do have the meats.
That almost sounds like an STD.
What?
What?
It's like you trash on every restaurant we talk about. What is your deal?
I don't mind Arby's. I mean, they've got the meats, but it's kind of one of those things when you hear it, it's like, did you hear about Becky? She's got the meats.
What? Oh, my God.
I mean,
direct your correspondence to Nick.
Come on now.
Our pulpit.
Come on now. Seriously.
Oklahoma.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Last one.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oklahoma House Bill 2292.
Do you have the meats? Is that why you're getting defensive here?
I have no meats. Wait, what?
You have no meats?
It's not in the context you're talking about. My meat is clean as the driven snow.
Clean of...
What the hell is into you today?
I don't know. It amused me.
God.
Your meat is clean.
My meat's clean as the driven snow.
Oklahoma. Like the accent question.
Oklahoma. That's one of the great...
This is what it's like, by the way. When I'm trying to do something serious and you're over there just...
Yeah, but I'm better at it than you are.
I know, but I'm having fun.
So... Oklahoma. And by the way,
Oklahoma.
Yeah, you went a different way. I did a quote from a great movie. Okay. Oklahoma. And he's banging pots. What movie?
I don't know.
It was Steve Martin.
Oh, was it The Jerk?
No, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Oh, okay.
It's when he's playing Rupert the Monkey Boy.
Oh, God.
If you've never seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, that is a great movie.
Is that the one with Dan Aykroyd where he's the judge?
No.
Which one was that?
Oh, you're thinking of that goofy thing they did it was like set in Pennsylvania or something.
He was like an old man, he was a judge?
Yeah, it was...
what was that?
And Demi Moore's in that, too.
Okay. Well, there were a lot of people in that, and I can't remember...
it's a horrible movie.
Well, I know, but I can't remember what it was.
I can't think of the name of it either. Maybe one of the parishioners can tell us.
It doesn't really matter.
So anyway, but no, if you haven't seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, it's outstanding.
Okay.
Outstanding movie. So Oklahoma is going to create the Oklahoma Tax Commission to enforce the tobacco laws and also require that retailers may only purchase tobacco products from Oklahoma licensed wholesalers.
So wholesalers are going to have to go specifically to Oklahoma to get a license now.
That's what it sounds like.
If they want to sell within the state. Watch. That's going to be the next thing. Increasing the licensure and regulation in that regard to where you can't just have like a license in your state to distribute, and that kind of thing.
You have to buy from a license.
you'll have to go and pursue licenses in 50 states in order to be able to sell across the country.
Why not make more red tape?
Government's good at that.
Yeah, they are.
They're really good at that.
That's what they exist for.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we didn't do in between each one of those? Yeah, we didn't do that.
You can go back and add them in.
You know what?
Disgust!
Exactly. I'm liking
people.
I'm liking the soundboard
People look
today.
for a certain amount of show quality from us, and if you leave those out, if you don't go back and put them in, wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
People do not come to the cigar pulpit for show quality. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody listening will say, by God, I came to this because it is a professional show. I think people come to this because it's two monkeys smoking cigars and showing their asses on a consistent and regular basis. You are sucking that like a professional.
It almost went out.
Okay, I was wondering what
almost went out while I was talking.
Well, I can tell that you have not been smoking because you have not gone very far on that. Whereas if you look, I am stacking dimes over here.
Yeah, you really are, man. You're way ahead of me.
I got this one little area.
You got a thing going there.
This one little area that isn't quite burning right, and I'm afraid of it because I know when
it looks like a dinosaur head popping up out of the cigar.
Looks like that is going to be a shirt burner if
that's
the
gonna be a
wrapper
thing.
comes off.
You might want to go ahead and hit that now.
I don't know. I'm kind of digging to see how long I can make this go.
Fair enough. So, what else you had going on, Biggin?
Not much. I've been relatively uneventful. You and I both own newspapers. Everybody knows that. Mm-hmm. So we obviously have some sort of nostalgic love for old things that, time has marched on and proven to be no longer relevant, but yet we still cling to.
I don't agree with that at all.
There's the internet, Jeff.
Yeah, you know what? And it's full of lies.
I get it. But anyway, you could bring your truth to the internet. But that's neither here nor there. The point is...
But why would I give my truth away for free?
I'm not saying you should.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating for that.
F the haters, man. They can pay me for my news.
But I'm not advocating for that. But what I am saying is I did, in the spirit of loving old things that time has, moved on and advanced, I went out and bought a record player.
But see, again, I'm going to counter that. Vinyl's back, baby.
It is back.
Yeah.
And...
and I think at some point...
There's some things that just sound better on vinyl.
Well, and I think you can make a correlation to the news business. Because people, especially in the last couple of election cycles, have gotten so used to all the fake news that's out there. I think at some point, and I'm clinging to this because I have hope for humanity, although it's dwindling by the day. But I hope that people will come back to... actual trusted news sources at some point. And with that, I hope the actual trusted news sources create quality, non-biased news as well. Because, let's be honest, there is some of that in our industry.
So now I'm just out hunting around for old albums.
You just bought a Dire Straits album.
I did.
It's one of the best.
I did.
Everything on it is a classic except for Money for Nothing.
Which I totally disagree with you on.
Why?
I understand that Money for Nothing was kind of
Money for Nothing does not fit that album.
It was their kind of popular, kind of top 40 kind of song.
It was their way to get on MTV.
Yeah. I get it. But you know what? It's still a good song.
It doesn't fit the album. When you listen to the album, you'll know what I mean. It is literally the needle off the record moment for that album. Everything else on there is rock and roll and blues.
Grab it. It's right inside there. Grab it. I'm pretty sure it's literally the first song on the album.
Hold on.
Which, if that's the case, it's not the needle off the record.
It is.
Because
because it doesn't fit the rest of the album.
But it's like they do that, and then they move on with the album.
Yeah, but it was their commercial pop sellout is the way I see it.
I mean... Everybody's got to have one once in a while. It's okay.
I guess. But when you hear the rest of the album, you'll know why it
has
fit.
To counterbalance against
Have you ever listened to this?
In its entirety?
Yeah.
No. But that's the thing. It has to counterbalance against Brothers in Arms because that song makes you want to slit your wrists. Is it the first song?
Nope. Well, not based on this.
Okay.
So the first song, based on the list on the back of the album, is So Far Away. Then you've got Money for Nothing.
Quality song.
Oh, So Far Away is great.
Yeah.
Walk of Life.
Now, see, okay, there's a whole thing on the internet where they take Walk of Life by Dire Straits, and they say that song fits the end of every single movie.
It does. I've seen it.
You could take that song and play it at the end of every single movie as like the closing credits song, and it's so funny to see like, super sad, sappy dramas, or like Terminator 2, where he's got the thumb going up in the lava or the molten metal or something like that. And it's like, playing Dire Straits Walk of Life. It's really funny.
I don't know. I don't think it fits Schindler's List.
They probably have done it.
You know what? Sadly, they probably
have done it.
God, that's effed up.
Because they contend that, Walk of Life works with every movie.
Well, and Walk of Life is a classic, man. It's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of these off because I love this album. I can't believe you bought this. I'm so proud of you. Your Latest Trick.
I don't know if I know that one.
Why Worry.
Okay.
Right Across the River.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And then The Man's Too Strong.
Okay.
One World.
Okay.
You know that one?
I don't know.
And then,
some of these I might know, like, when I actually hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And One World is followed up by Brothers in Arms.
That one I do know, because you play it at Top Shooters. And it just sucks the life out of the room when you do.
It's like 8 minutes long.
It's 8 minutes long, and it's the most depressing song. And you play it, like, right after some sort of, like, super poppy or like upbeat thing that they've got playing, and it's just like, oh my god.
That Touch Tunes thing where you can jump the song ahead is great.
Yeah.
Play next or whatever, yeah. But no, this is one of the best albums ever produced. And it just kills me that they've got on the front here, featuring Money for Nothing. God.
Yeah, I bought that. What else have I bought? I bought a number. I think I've got like about a half dozen.
That's awesome.
AC/DC's Back in Black.
Ooh,
I've got that.
Well, that plays good on vinyl.
I bought that with the player. And then the Eagles' Greatest Hits, 71 to 75.
Also good.
I do need to still look for Hotel California, but that's a whole different. That's a different album.
Yeah,
so I'll find that. Elton John's Diamonds. It's the big greatest hits collection that he's got out right now. And I'll tell you what, the guy, he's got a lot of songs that you know and that you like and you can sing along to.
Oh, yeah, he does.
So, hey, wait a minute. Where'd you get that lighter? Is that my lighter?
It's your lighter.
Why'd you have it in your pocket?
Because I've confiscated it.
Oh, okay. And then
I'll tell you anything by Queen, too.
I don't have any Queen yet. I did. I bought I bought Yellow Submarine. Because
the Beatles?
Yeah, I like some of the Beatles.
Some.
I wanted Abbey Road, but they didn't have Abbey Road. So
I think the Beatles in some ways were overrated.
They're overrated.
Okay.
No.
So you're not going to fight with them.
No, they're overrated. I'm not going to fight you on that. And then what else was it that I got? Frank Sinatra compilation. It's like Ultimate Sinatra.
How old are you?
I like Frank Sinatra. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? Oh, and Nina Simone.
I like Nancy Sinatra.
And I bought a Nina Simone album.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Do I?
You should.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Name doesn't ring a bell.
Nina Simone's good.
Really?
Yeah. I'll play it before you leave. I'll throw it on.
I gotta go.
What?
I gotta get going.
What the hell?
So you're halfway through your stick. I barely started.
You've like barely started. You've relit that thing like 3 times.
I have.
This is a good cigar. In terms of flavor notes, off the smoking of it, I'm not getting a whole lot. It's kind of a meaty cigar. It's got, I'd say, kind of a medium body.
Yeah.
Kicks off a ton of smoke.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, just
gorgeous white ash. Too.
Absolute ton of smoke. Really good flaky white ash. Burn line, there was that one thing that happened.
You had a thing.
And now it's kind of started getting it's just a little uneven in the one spot. But I'll tell you right now, the part that's going to piss me off is trying to get this band off.
Why?
Because, dude, it's not... I'm going to rip the hell out of it when I do. Well, screw
Why?
it. I'm just doing it. I'm just ripping it. It wouldn't pop. It wouldn't come apart.
Now, I want to show you
I had
something.
to pop mine.
Look at that. I don't know what your deal is.
A little bit too much pectin in the middle, I guess, but it just it didn't want to come off.
I got a little too much pectin in my middle, too.
Well,
yeah.
That's the fried food and regret.
Yeah, a lot of regret.
So why don't we jump into 3 cigars that we have smoked this week?
Let's do it.
That we enjoyed.
I'll let you go first.
So my first one,
Okay.
is one that I picked up at the smoke pit. I got myself the HVC hot cake in the Corona Gorda. And let me tell you, dude, I'm really liking these hot cakes. I only bought a handful while I was there, so I'm kind of spacing them out because there's nowhere around here that carries them. So I need to space them out in order to preserve them, but tasty little cigars.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So, for me, and I mentioned it earlier, but I had that Perla Del Mar.
Yeah.
I've really been enjoying that cigar. To the point, like, I put up 2 pictures of that back-to-back on my Instagram.
Nice.
That is a good stick. I've been smoking that a lot lately.
Nice.
I really... And I think you said our buddy, was it Al over at the Good Cigar?
Yeah. He smokes
He's
those
a
on
big
the regular.
fan of that. Well, and I get why.
Yeah, he smokes those a lot.
Yeah, it's really good.
My next one was actually the most recent Cigar Aficionado Cigar of the Year. It was the EP Carrillo Pledge.
Ooh.
Yep, I had that over at Dan's place, over at Riverman. And tasty cigar. Very, very reminiscent of the Encore.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where I smoked it, and it was like the Encore, but maybe just a smidge spicier. Like maybe if the Encore was like a 9, they finally turned it up to 10.
Okay, then.
That's the best way I could describe it. But it was good.
I had a Leaf by Oscar.
Oh, did you?
Ooh, yeah. Creamy.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Connecticut.
It was a real... Well, yeah, you know me. That's what I go with. But, yeah, it's a good stick. Very, very good cigar. If you guys haven't had that, you need to search that thing out if you like a good Connecticut smoke.
There you go. So my last one for this week was one that I smoked over at Riverman just yesterday.
Okay.
While I was working. I told you that the Perdomo rep was in yesterday. And so when I got in to Riverman, I'd already missed the Perdomo rep.
Oh, shoot.
But apparently Cindy had indicated to him that I'm a big fan of his cigars. And so he happened to leave me a 10th anniversary reserve champagne.
Oh, nice.
So I had one of those. And
that's
boy,
awesome.
It's just like, going home, man. It's like I've smoked so many of those cigars, and lighting that thing up and getting it, it was everything I remembered with that kind of creaminess, that nuttiness. It's just a fantastic cigar.
I went off the reservation for number 3.
Oh.
Well, way out. Can you even say that anymore? I don't know if that's acceptable anymore.
We're going to run with it, but
I can't say almost anything from my childhood now.
Maybe don't acknowledge it and just move on.
Trying to be woke, but I don't know what is woke and what isn't.
You're barely woke.
How about this? I wandered off and got a different cigar.
Okay.
You ready? Martinez Passion.
Oh, the Passion.
Yeah, I went spicy.
That is spicy for you.
Yep, it was, but it was a good smoke. It was number 4 of the day that day.
You were desperate and didn't have anything else with you, didn't you?
I'm not going to say I was desperate. It's a good cigar.
Well, yeah, that's what makes it sound like it's not good. That's
yeah.
not what I wanted to imply.
It's out of my normal
I'm just saying for you,
pattern,
exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a late day cigar, let's put it that way.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, it was, it's tasty. So that's my number 3.
Very cool. Well, why don't we find out what our man Broccoli Rob has been smoking?
Brock.
In the Final Third Friday segment.
It's time for Final Third Friday with my man Broccoli Rob.
Happy Friday, brothers and sisters of the Leaf. This is your man Brock hanging out once again here at the Final Third Cigar Deck Lounge. And today I'm smoking the La Madrina from Dapper Cigars for the Final Third Friday Cigar of the Week. The La Madrina is a full-body cigar blended in Nicaragua utilizing an Ecuadorian Cuban seed Habano wrapper, a Mexican San Andreas binder, and fillers of Esteli and Jalapa Nicaraguan, Dominican Habano 92, and USA Pennsylvania Broadleaf. I am using the Calibri Deep V cutter on this nice solid triple cap. The La Madrina has a beautiful medium tan wrapper with great construction, a perfect draw, smoke output, and burn line. The cold draw has notes of cinnamon and sweet creamy tobacco. Upon light, and now getting into the flavor notes, the first third has notes of baking spices, white pepper, a hint of chocolate, nut, with light pepper lingering on the tongue and through the retrohale. The second third transitions nicely with notes of walnut, creamy tobacco, nutmeg, and baking spices, with black and red pepper lingering on the tongue and through the retrohale. The final third complexity continues with notes of walnut, wood, nutmeg, dry fruit, with black pepper still on the tongue and through the retrohale. Solid ash fell in thirds with no burn touch-ups. In the end, I gave the Dapper La Madrina a final third cigar rating of 94. A great cigar from Dapper that is quickly becoming a go-to for many in our humidor. The Smoke Pit is located at 221 West Main Street in downtown Greenwood, Indiana, and is an all-inclusive cigar lounge offering a wide range of boutique cigar brands along with a few heritage brands, bringing you one of the most unique selections in central Indiana at a fair price. Come in today and enjoy our comfortable lounge over a cigar paired with your favorite adult beverage and engage in a great conversation with others who enjoy the cigar lifestyle. You can follow me on Instagram at Final Third Cigar, and also check out FinalThirdCigar.com for full reviews of cigars and other cigar-related content. Have a great week, and remember to relax, stay smoky, and enjoy each cigar you smoke down to the Brock. Until next week, cheers.
I think I saw those Dapper cigars when we were out there in the humidor.
Oh, really?
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
I must have missed them, but they sounds like a pretty decent smoke. So I'll
Out at the old Smoke Pit there south of Indy.
I'll have to swing next time I'm out there. I'll have to swing by and check it out and see
After
if I
you
can
get some of those
get
wings.
Well, the wings come first.
Oh,
Sorry,
my God.
Brock, but at this point, when I come to Indy, it goes wings, Smoke Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can get the wings and take them to the Smoke Pit, so that's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
And
wing-
again, what was the name of the place?
The Ale Emporium.
Yeah,
I
they need
believe.
to start sponsoring the show because
I mean,
I was going to say, we have been really going nuts about those
They
wings.
don't even need to pay me. They just need to ship me wings.
Yeah, just pay you in wings.
Just pay me in wings. And Jeff gets a second call during the show.
Did.
Who was that?
That's also my office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say if it was Brooke again, just put her on.
Just, hey, Brooke,
Be like,
you're
"Brooke,
on the show.
You're on the show.
I think Brooke's listened a couple of times.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
She probably cringed.
Brooke gets a kick out of us. Brooke's always found us entertaining even before the show.
There's a number of people that have found us entertaining before the show.
That's true.
Yeah. We had our cult following to start with.
We did. It was really weird.
Yeah.
We'd end up at whatever bar or restaurant we were at, and by the end of it, we'd have like all the staff like standing around the table
glomming.
just listening to our
Exactly.
stories.
Well, like that time at Fridays when we ate all those appetizers.
Oh my God,
We had
that
the
was
whole
the
staff
dumbest
entertained
thing.
with us at that night.
Other waitresses were pointing at us when their tables would sit down, telling them what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the dumbest.
That was the dumbest thing that I think we've ever done.
It really was.
I think we've told this story on the cast.
I know we have, but it's worth.
All right, so just real quick recap. What we're referencing is the time that Jeff and I went to TGI Fridays and they were doing the all-you-can-eat appetizers.
Yeah.
And we asked the waitress how many most people do, and she said 3. And we took that as like
A challenge.
a challenge. And so Jeff suddenly speaks up and he's like, "That's nothing. We could do 10." And it's like, wait, what? And so he committed us to each doing 10 plates a piece of appetizers.
We ate
And,
like $200-something worth of food for like $10 a piece.
Was it 200?
It might have been more.
I think it was more.
Yeah, but
I want to say it was like
well, there was
400
actually
or
you're right
something.
because Wes was with us.
Yeah.
he tapped out at 7.
He tapped out at 7, but yeah,
Lightweight.
But we kept going, and
I even got an ice cream and a beer.
I made the mistake of having the potato skims for my 10th one, and that just murdered me.
That
was so bad.
Mistake.
That and you were cheating because you were getting the pot stickers, but you were hollowing them out and leaving the
Well, I
noodle.
didn't want the extra carbs.
Yeah, but that doesn't count, Jeff. You ate like half the appetizer.
But I also finished your potato skins, if you remember.
True, but
and ate ice cream and had a beer.
True.
And then you proceeded to vomit your guts out.
True. Yeah, I'll post those pictures when I post the thing. I've got the pictures of the plates because we started stacking the plates on the table.
We wouldn't let the bus boys take them.
And so, like, when people were coming in the restaurant and getting seated, they were like staring at us like we were circus monkeys or something like that. And I overheard like the person like seating them or the waiters, and they were like, "Oh yeah, they're doing a challenge to see how many they can do and all that." And the wait staff, they were betting amongst all of them to find out, to determine which of the three of us would tap out first.
Yeah.
And Wes was the obvious winner there. But,
Yeah.
He's small. We
looked
like we could do what we were
we
doing.
ate like Big Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I'll tell you the really jacked up part. Oh, we got an audience. Hi. The neighbors rolling by on the golf cart. So, no, we...
The really jacked up part was we covered a fire.
Yeah. Oh, that was brutal. We're climbing up that hill.
We got back to my office and the thing went off, and so we had to go and cover a fire. And yeah, we're climbing up a hill, huffing and puffing. And this probably mid-60s?
Oh, easily.
Year-old fireman goes running by in full gear, holding oxygen tanks, and we're like,
one in each hand.
Yeah, we're like, you need help with that? And he goes, no, I got it. And we're like, thank you, God. Yeah, it was the whole thing. I know we've told this story before.
I'll tell you, though, and I know we've told the story, so we apologize, guys. But, you do 170 of these shows, you're going to repeat some stuff now.
Exactly.
But that broke me.
Yes, it broke me, too.
I could not eat like that. I have not eaten like that since then.
No. It broke me.
Yeah.
Because you and I used to go to Wings Day Wednesday at Hooters all the time.
Yep.
And we'd throw down on some boneless wings.
Yes, we would.
Dude, after that, one plate done. I mean, that hurt me. That was a thing. And it was unfortunate.
Well, and I think it did some serious pancreatic damage to me. I couldn't process food right anymore. It really messed me up. That was a stupid thing that we did.
Yeah. I don't know why we did that.
Because we're morons.
Yeah.
That's why we did that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, see, we could have said we could do 5.
We could have said 7.
We could have said 7.
And Wes would have stuck in.
And you said 10.
Yeah.
And
they didn't look that big.
But man, they were. That's the problem.
8, 9, and 10. That's where it got
8,
ugly.
9, and 10 sucked really bad. 9 sucked really, really bad.
Yeah.
10 was just brutal.
You
talked me into him. You're like, you gotta do the potato skins now, man. It's number 10. You gotta end with the potato skins. And I'm like,
well, you don't want to start with them.
Well, no, of course not. That's rookie move. But no, I mean, and you're all just like, you gotta do the potato skins. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do the potato skins. Oh my God, I took one bite and was ready to heave right there at the table. I mean, ready to hurl right there at the table.
They would not have been amused by us if you just throw it all over the booth.
No, that would have definitely ended all the fun of the night if I would have just lost 10 plates of appetizers all over the booth top. That would have been problematic.
It would have sucked for Wes and I.
No, what would have happened? It would have been like Family Guy. You guys would have been throwing up right at it.
Yes.
Triggered all the.
They did that on The Office,
we all
too.
3 would have been just throwing up in unison.
Remember that when Dwight made Pam throw up and she just, instead of getting up and going to the bathroom, she just sat there and did it in front of God and everybody into a trash can, and everybody started heaving. Oh, my God. Yeah, we would have caused a really nasty cascade of events throughout that restaurant.
It would have been bad.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done anything like that in quite a while.
We haven't done anything here. Well, I keep saying we need to do my cereal.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, we need to coordinate that.
I just got to get some time to go to the store and buy it.
That's exactly it. We just got to have the time to do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just the time to get it and get the cereal. It's also the time to, you got to set up all the bowls, get them, notated.
There's some coordination involved.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not going to be an easy situation.
I will say, back to our cigar here. What are we smoking again?
It's the what is this? I took the band off. I don't know.
Back to the AFR-75.
Yes.
I'm having trouble keeping mine lit.
That's because you're, talking a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to have to borrow your lighter back.
think you still have it.
Do I? Oh, I do.
What was that? I'm like, I don't think I ever took it from you. So, I'm like, I think you still have it.
Yeah, because you've almost smoked your entire cigar.
Yeah, I'm down to the final third. I'm down to the Brock.
I'm not through the first third.
You are still in the first third.
Yeah, weird.
This is weird. You're smoking slow and talking a lot.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I mean, I've been digging it. It's look, the burn line could have been a little... It started off really, really strong.
If you'd corrected it, I think you'd have been fine.
It started off really strong.
Yeah.
It has kind of gone a little bit wonky on me. But the ash is really good. The draw is really good. The flavor, I can't really pinpoint the actual flavor as I'm smoking it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of maybe a little earthy.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
I'll give you that.
But it's got a good like body to it. It's kind of a medium
straw.
body. Yeah.
Maybe a straw flavor. Straw, hay. Everybody says barnyard. I don't like that.
Yeah. But it's got a real good body to it, medium body to the cigar. I like it. I mean, I would smoke this again. Okay, so let's get into this for a moment. This is a Robusto. Or a Sublime.
Yes.
Whatever. It's a Robusto.
It's a Robusto.
I don't smoke many Robustos.
I do.
I don't.
It's my size of choice.
I've kind of settled pretty hard in the Toro camp.
Okay.
And because...
Reason being?
By the time I'm like really getting into the cigar, I'm almost done with the Robusto.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of like, I just feel like I burn through them a lot quicker.
Fair enough.
Now, I know when Broccoli Rob first started up at the smoke pit, he was also a Toro guy. He very quickly shifted to Robustos. And the reason being is he was doing a lot of sampling from different companies.
Yeah.
And so it allowed him to get more cigars in during the day. And also, look, the purpose of the Robusto is to just cut through the bullshit and get right to the flavor of it. It's a robust cigar, Robusto. So you get right to whatever that flavor is. And so I get that, but I tend to not smoke many Robustos.
I've been smoking, shout out here to our studio sponsor, JRE Tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
I've been smoking the that smaller ring gauge. It's not a Lancero. Is it the Lonsdale?
Lonsdale, yeah.
I've been smoking that in the Cameroon, and I prefer that cigar in the Cameroon.
Yeah.
Because you're getting more
You're not
of that
alone.
wrapper.
There's a lot of people that have indicated that, and it's for exactly that reason. You get that wrapper.
Yeah.
And you get that Cameroon sweetness.
I like that Cameroon flavor. Yeah, I really, really enjoy that on that cigar.
Well, there you go. Well,
I'm going to do a retro hail
I
here.
was going to say, why don't you, give me your thoughts on the first third of that cigar.
I hate to say it,
John.
I really have to work at this to keep it lit. I don't know
Really?
what I've done. Yeah. Like just in the little, since I lit to now, it
Are you
almost had gone
tunneling
back
at all?
out. No.
Okay, no,
Not
you're
at all.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's so weird. Mine stays lit, smokes well. I'm having a good experience with it.
Well, there you go.
Oh. Well, coming up on the show on Tuesday, we do have Listener Interaction Tuesday.
Yay.
And, guys, we still have time to get in the best fucking call of the month. Okay?
So stupid.
So pack the phone
Love
line.
it.
So pack the phone lines between now and let's just say Sunday.
Hey, what's the worst that happens? You could win some coffee.
Exactly.
And a really nice fucking mug.
So fucking.
Oh, sorry.
It's fucking.
Fucking mug?
Fucking.
Okay.
Yeah. But make sure you call the Ask the Boys hotline, area code 863-874-0000, and get your calls in. We're looking for questions. You guys have taken that and kind of run with it. We've got some people that call in with funny bits. We've had people that call in and just give praise. We've had people that call in and
we'll take it. We'll take that.
We'll take all that.
Yeah.
And then, obviously questions. And so it's like, just give us a call. Use the hotline. Best call of the month.
Maybe we
the
should
best
even
fucking call of the month.
Maybe we should even open it up to everyone's ailments.
I don't want it to get depressing.
Tell us about your goiter.
Goiter.
Goiter's a fun word.
Gotta get my bunions taken care of. But yeah.
Maybe that black spot on my toe I should get looked at.
I'm telling you, dude, that's the diabetes.
That's all I need.
That's the toe starting to
It hasn't fallen off yet.
Gangrenous.
I think I dropped something on it.
Probably.
Yeah. But it is bothersome because I don't remember doing it.
And then next Friday, we'll obviously be smoking the final selection from the April My Monthly Cigars box.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Fun stuff.
Speaking of that, what is My Monthly Cigars?
My Monthly Cigars is a premium cigar subscription service, and you can get boxes of cigars sent to your door every month. Come in a variety of sizes. You and I get the El Presidente, which is 8 cigars for $50.
We do.
2 of everything that's in the Robusto box, which is 4 cigars for $30. So it makes the El Presidente a good one for purposes like ours, where we're smoking the same thing and kind of discussing it,
Well, and that's the beauty of that is you can get it and smoke it with a buddy, or you can just hoard them all for yourself.
Exactly, like you do.
Yes.
And
I would, yeah, for sure.
Both of those boxes are covered by the MSRP guarantee, stating that the value of the cigars in the box is guaranteed to meet or exceed the price of the box. And if you use offer code PULPIT,
PULPIT,
that gets you free shipping on your first box or 20% off any of the items in Nick's online store, where he has cigars and accessories and other fun stuff. And you can rack up Ash Cash, which is a reward program, and you can rack up the Ash Cash and use it for other cigars.
Future purposes and whatnot.
Future
purchases yes.
and purposes.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
MyMonthlyCigars.com.
Oh, my.
It's starting to get chilly.
It's getting chilly, and it is getting overcast. There is a large gray cloud that has moved over us.
We are supposed to get rain overnight.
Are we really?
Yeah, here in the St. Louis region.
Know that.
Yeah.
Well, crap.
Okay, then.
All right.
I keep hearing a pop.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know what that is.
Getting feedback from something.
Something is popping and crackling. I don't know. Well, anyway, I would ask you final thoughts on the AFR.
I'm not even halfway through
AFR-75, but yeah, you're not even halfway through it.
You're down to your nub.
I am done. I got down to the nub, and I am done with it. Good cigar.
Starting to burn the fingers, were you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Good cigar. Definitely medium bodied. Decent flavor. Construction was solid. Ash was really good. Draw was really good. Solid cigar.
Okay,
I have nothing really negative. Like I said, I had that one little burn thing with the wrapper. I let it go, and it kind of caused a little bit of burn line difficulties for me down the road. I should have probably, hit it with the lighter and touched it up, but somebody bogarted my lighter, and I hadn't.
I think I have done that actually. It's in my pouch on my hoodie.
There you go. So
yeah, like I said, I've just had trouble keeping mine lit, and again, it's probably because of the amount I was talking on the show earlier. But
I have lost a couple of those lighters. I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, I have too, because I had several of them, and I'm down
several.
to one.
I'm just down to that one, so that's why I'm going to be watching you like a hawk.
There, I give it back to you.
Okay, good, because I don't know what happened to all of those. I mean, they're my little Vertigo Cyclone, so it's not like we're talking big dollars, but at the same
still
time,
$10 a pop.
I would say I don't want to lose like all of them, because I mean they're solid lighters.
We had a cat do something, and I'm thinking about doing it with this cigar.
Okay,
we had a cat do something at Riverman the other day when we were there.
Oh God, I can't remotely explain that.
And okay, so I don't remember his name, so I apologize if you're a listener.
Chris.
Okay, so Chris was taking his cigar and doing some kind of weird like blowback through it. He said he'd do it once or twice on each cigar.
Okay.
And it clears the tar and stuff out of it.
Yeah.
But he was basically turned his cigar into like a flamethrower.
Yeah. It was interesting.
I got a picture of it.
I don't know
I've
what he did.
I've never seen anyone do that before.
I don't know what he did in order to accomplish that. So, I wouldn't know how to replicate
can recreate. I'm going to try.
Oh, dear God.
Because I want to know, because I'm starting to feel a little tar build up, and I think it's because I've been, smoking this as hard as I have.
While you're lighting yourself on fire there, Jeff, I would like to just give a little shout out to our boy Steve. He goes by SCEDC on Instagram. And it's Steve C Designs. Okay. And Steve's been, dealing with a little bit of medical stuff lately. And
I hate to hear that.
Yeah. And Steve reached out, said that he really likes the podcast, was inquiring about a sticker, and all that. And kind of indicated that we were helping him get through his days in the hospital. So I wrote him back and, asked for his address and everything and thanked him for the kind words and said that I was sorry to hear that he needed the use of a hospital and hope it's nothing too serious. And he explained to me, what's going on and everything. And I'm not going to get into all that, but what I will say is that
I share his ailment in some ways.
Okay.
So 'cause
Similar.
you mentioned this to me earlier.
Similarities.
And I have been in the hospital with something similar, and I completely understand where he's at and what he's going through.
And so he did indicate that he had a few complications, and he's been in for 9 weeks awaiting further surgery, and that he's not allowed to have visitors due to COVID restrictions, so podcasts have been his only escape. And he says that ours has definitely been helping, and he feels as though he's having a cigar vicariously through us. And so, Steve, I just want to, give you a little shout out and tell you that just keep your spirits up. And when you get out of the hospital and when you're cleared by your doctors to be able to have cigars again, you're going to be the listener interaction Tuesday that month. So
that's awesome.
So just, we'll have to coordinate, obviously, because I believe that Steve is across the pond, if you will. But, it's one of those things that we'll have to, he is indeed across the pond. And so we'll have to coordinate time zones, which with Jeff is always fun.
As long as we work in Greenwich Mean, I'm fine.
Oh, Lord.
It's all about Zulu, baby.
But the point is, we just want to give a little shout out because, that's not fun. And nobody needs to be dealing with that.
No, and you're in our prayers there, brother.
So, anyway. Well, Jeff is still struggling with his cigar.
I am. We're going to have to cut the podcast short.
Yep, I noticed the
is
rain
raining.
is moving in, and I am starting to get dripped on, and I need to get the equipment put
I was
away.
going to say, while Nick and I aren't really, we don't have to worry about us melting away, the soundboard and rain are not going to take well with each other.
Not going to go well
No.
together. So, guys, I liked the cigar.
I have been, and
Jeff
maybe
is
it's because I
having-
did the V-cut.
Jeff is having
I'm
issues.
not having, I can't keep it lit.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I know. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like it's already gone out on you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know
I've
what's...
relit the cigar 6 times.
I have no idea what's going on, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this has
I'm
been...
sure it's user error.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, this has been another...
Are you trying to do the end?
Yeah, trying.
The outro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So coming to you
So
from
now.
from the JRE Tobacco
Yeah.
Aladino Mobile Studios, this has been another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit. I'm Nick.
I'm Gator. We're getting wet.
Stay safe and stay smoky.
See you, brothers and sisters. The music is still going.
It is still going.
It is, yeah. Do, 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 do. You ready? Big finish. Dun, dun. We're taking a break.
Okay.
Oh, God. I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
I'm going to pee.
Oh, okay. You can set your cigar in the ashtray if you'd like.
I'll be RB.
Is that thing like you can go through the patio door too?
Oh, okay.
But you're not going into the house. You're peeing in my bush. For no good reason at all. It's a perfectly workable toilet inside. Nobody can watch you inside. But yet, you're peeing in my bush. Well, this has been riveting. Dear God, man.
What?
Are you still seriously peeing?
What's that?
Why did you pee in my bush? All you had to do was go inside the house.
I like to urinate out of doors.
I mean,
Let me scoot over closer to you.
just saying, all you had to do was just go inside the house.
I'm back.
Okay.
That was needed.
All right, then.